And today we have also business intelligence in data warehousing as well as from your group one. So let's start for the second page. The scenario was a retail chain collects sales data from several branches but cannot easily analyze which branch performs best or which product sells the most. So this workshop requires students to identify a problem, propose a data warehouse solution recommended by BI tools, and design dashboards. Present their BI solutions and explain how it supports decision making. So Laura, Rafael will tell us about this scenario or the solutions he came up with.
Ang problem naman po niya ay magulong data. Ang retail chain niya ay maraming branches at na makalat at magulo. Performance comparison issue. Ginagawa nitong mas mahirap i-compare ang performance nito sa iba pang branch. Malabong top-selling products. Ginagawa din itong mahirap makita kung anong product ang mas kumikita. Ginagawa din itong mahirap mas makita kung anong product ang is hindi magkano makikita.
Moving forward for Kuya Ed and slide number 4, you'll explain to us what comes up next.
So since the problem has been provided already on the previous slide, uh, here's the proposed solution that our team or group agreed to. We'll be planning on building a centralized data warehouse that gathers data from all company branches or departments into one system. So instead of keeping the data separately, parang makakaway kayo, all information will be stored in a single centralized location. But before storing the data, it will still undergo the ETL process, which is the extract, transform, and load. This will ensure that the data is accurate by removing the errors, fixing inconsistencies, and eliminating duplicate entries. So, alisin natin yung human errors, glitch on the system um, when doing the data entry process. So, with this kind of setup, the company can generate historical insights. So, not just daily transaction records. So, imagine if you have a centralized data, you'll be able to compare different time frames or periods to see what is more profitable, what's the next game plan that you have, um, and it will allow you to or it will allow the management to analyze the trends and yeah the overall performance over time. And as a result, the centralized and clean data enables, as I said earlier, better decision making since management has access to complete, reliable, and well organized information.
Now let's connect to Rafael again in slide number 5.
Ang recommendation po ng group namin ay Power BI. Marami pong ibang tools tulad ng Tableau, Looker Studio at Python. Pero si Power BI po kasi mas madali po siyang maintindihan at gamitin ng karamihan pa sa dashboard. Ito din ang mas ginagamit para gawa ng productive at user-friendly dashboard.
Now moving forward for Beth to explain us the last slide number 6.
So we created sample data that can represent a retail store, which in this workshop we chose 7-Eleven as an example. Then we imported the sample data sa Power BI to design possible dashboards for the scenario given. So first possible dashboard is yung sales performance dashboard. Essentially, pinapakita niya yung lahat ng sales related insights ng company, which is yung 7-Eleven. It also shows the bar graph of the comparison ng sales ng branches of 7-Eleven and the sales per region, which shows na NCR is leading the sales. It also shows the daily sales trend for this retail store. And paano ba 'to makakatulong sa company? So, first of all, because of this dashboard, nakikita ng management na top performing branch yung Davao. They could ask the Davao branch kung ano yung strategy nila and share it dun sa mga low performing branch. Also, using this daily sales trend, the management could identify the busy days because of the patterns of the spikes and dips sa line graph. So, it will help the management decide better for the scheduling ng cashiers during peak days or times na need nila mag-adjust ng inventory deliveries so they won't run out of stock. So overall, using a business intelligence tool like this, which shows a dashboard, the management can quickly identify the performance or the health of the company without needing to run a manual report since the dashboard also shows the total revenue.
For the last slide, will I'll explain to you the importance of this slide. So, for the next topic, decision making for your business and using Power BI. So, basically, this in this dashboard, let's say this page is mostly your we will see the strategic and data-driven profitability in graphs. So we can determine whether you're capable enough or your business is doing great or not. But you know, in these dashboards, this is it will provide a steady foundation to support strategic decision making to avoid guessing by having data-driven solutions. Also, there will be no need for manual compiling of reports. So, automatically, nasa dashboard mo na siya by using Power BI. So, using this may help you from your data-driven problems and also kung mapapabilis ba yung trabaho mo, dito din yung sa Power BI mo magagaling. So, meaning to say, Power BI helps us to speed things up sa ating business or to manage or to track our expenses and also other things in our business. Finishing up with that, so this is the group that presented to you this PowerPoint, starting with Lawrence, Bethel, Rafael, me, and Kuya Ed. So thank you guys for listening to our presentation. Any questions and further addition in our topic will be held in Google Meet. Thank you.